What's going on? I don't know what's going on with Ecan, man. Ooh. I need to show let him. I got to clean up over there. Hey, I'm back. I'm back. So I'm going to talk about the backlash of your lies. We all know, like, what's been going on. Everybody that's been following me for a year, y'all know what's actually been going on and all the bull crap and the stuff that's been said. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump into it. I ain't going to hold no punches. We're going to jump into it. So first thing we're going to jump into is this right here. This MA1 investigations. Now, I know for a fact, and I already been knew for a fact, that Robert didn't hire no private investigator. I already knew that. Robert didn't hire no private investigator. So when this Joker came out, hold on. Can y'all hear me? Already been new for a fact. Okay. That Robert. Okay. I already knew for a fact that Robert didn't have no private investigator, right? Robert didn't hire no private investigator at all. So when he came out at me, I knew who he came out at me with. Okay, cool. I said so, Oakland. I knew who he came out at me with. You feel me? So I knew who brought him into the fold. I've been dealing with this man for almost 2 years. I told y'all when I find those chat messages, I'm gonna show them. I haven't found them all yet, but I'm gonna wait till I find them, and then we're gonna do that. Shout out to Sidbo. It's his birthday weekend. Sidbo just turned 84 years old, y'all. It's like, nah. Shout out to Sidbo. Wherever he might be. Happy birthday, Sidbo. Happy birthday, bro. I know you probably throwing some shots back. But hey, it's Sidbo's birthday. I wish I would have known I would have thrown a party. But I got to get ready to get up out of here. So I got to speed through this a little bit. So let's listen to what he have to say.
And then this is it. It's going to be it for tonight. And I'm not doing this anymore. So the only time that I'll be speaking with anyone, and that's if I'm conducting an interview for the upcoming trial for Mr. Kelly.
Why would you be conducting an interview for the upcoming trial for Mr. Harris? Nobody on the defense team has hired you, and Robert definitely didn't hire you. Hey, Dewan, but I'm gonna let you finish telling your lie. You have to make it look presentable. So let's finish.
And that's it.
Vicky Lopez said, stop lying. He was with those attorneys. No, he was there. But what I'm telling you is nobody hired him, Vicky. And I know for a fact.
This is my first one. and I got 14 people. That's fine.
Miss Lady T, this is the second time you done did that. Stop unhiding people. If she's blocked on the channel, do not unhide nobody else unless I give you instructions to.
Watch it now, and you know, if you want to look at it later, or if you're streaming it on your channel, that's fine. I don't care because I have nothing to hide, and I speak the truth, so it's no big deal. All right, you guys ready? I guess you can give me you guys call a thumbs up in the chat. You guys are ready. Mr. Jackson has stated that someone named Blockbender works for me, or I work for him. That's not true. That Hollywood Next works for me, and that's not true. That Sylvia, infamous Sylvia, or Sylvia Parks hired me, that's not true.
So I'm gonna stop here. If infamous Sylvia haven't hired you, right? Why don't let's take it back. If Blockbender, if you and Blockbender, if y'all wasn't in no partnership or whatever, why would Blockbender have everybody go to MA1 investigations? That's the first time anybody heard of MA1 investigations, when he sent everybody to investigate the defense fund. Secondly, then Hollywood Next sent everybody to investigate the defense fund. That was back then, and before she spoke to Doug. Then, let's go here. You have Sylvia. If you didn't, or if you wasn't hired by Sylvia, I find it ironic. You call me, I tell you don't call me no more, and then you still pursue to call me. Then you put out this fake ass invitation, and then you pops up on Sylvia channel to talk about me. So if Sylvia didn't retain you, then why would you pop up on her channel to talk about me? That's not making sense. Let's finish.
Work exclusively with the defense team for Mr. Robert Sylvester Keller. And that's it. No one else. I'm not investigating any.
Well, I find it funny. You said no. You said you specifically said you only work with the defense team. Well, I made some calls, and nobody has hired you. This is weird to me that you will come on YouTube with a fake background and lie on me. But your lies, it's going to cost you, brother.
Any defense fund or anything like that? Yes, I contacted Mr. Jackson regarding the R. Kelly defense fund.
So, question: if you're not investigating the defense fund, why did you contact me about the defense fund? And I do believe I did a video about that, which I will be uploading again, so that way y'all can see that he is lying, because he contacted me about the defense fund. So here's my question: why would you contact me about the defense fund if you're not investigating the defense fund? Make it make sense.
Last April, I contacted one of the attorneys that was associated with the defense fund. And when I contacted Mr. Jackson, he wouldn't talk to me without that attorney being present. So whatever investigation is going on with that defense fund, I'm not a part of it. And I can neither confirm nor deny that there is an investigation into that defense fund.
Now, wait, he cannot neither confirm or deny that there is an investigation in the defense fund, right? Okay, let's finish.
So if Mr. Jackson thinks that someone is investigating him and he thinks that there's evidence out there, that's on him.
First of all, I never said I was being investigated. Your crony said that. I know I'm not being investigated. The federal government already investigated me and found no fault. Let's finish.
And if he didn't commit any crimes or wasn't associated with anyone that committed any crimes, any fraudulent activity, then he has nothing to worry about. But to come on his live and post my logos for my company, post my picture, and make false statements about me, that's fine.
First of all, I didn't post your logos. I didn't post your picture. I didn't post false statements. I said that you are Sean Harris and you are not nobody's anything husband. I said Sharon Monique Harris is your wife, aka Sharon Monet. And I said that you was the one that was investigating the defense fund because you was hired by Blockbender. Now, where's the false statement at? Where is the false statement at? Let's finish.
But I'm here to tell you guys the truth.
Okay.
Now, Mr. Jackson is not the only one. This is not about Mr. Jackson. All right? That's just one.
Listen to the lie. This is not about Mr. Jackson. But you come on here to try to lie to cover for Sylvia and them and try to degrade me. And in the process, you slandered me.
Many who have made false statements on social media. There's a lot of people out here that claim that they support Mr. Kelly and that they have information that can exonerate Mr. Kelly. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, if you have information that could assist in the defense for Mr. Kelly, then you should share that information. You can share it with me. You can reach out to one of the attorneys. I'm sure you guys have the information. My website is public. You can send me an email. You can contact me on there. My website is www.ma1security.net. I'm not hiding. I'm doing my job. I don't need to be out front, but since you guys want to, because of HIPAA laws, I'm not going to make any specific comments on Mr. Kelly's health and mission. And the main mission is to get a not guilty verdict.
Your main mission is to get a not guilty verdict, right? Now watch this.
Oh, he's gone.
There shouldn't be any other goal, anything else that's on anybody's mind. Kelly's email and communications is monitored while he's being detained in federal custody.
Thank you.
So I don't believe that that's validating that he's running an enterprise. But what I do recommend that if anyone is communicating with Mr. Kelly, that they keep it to themselves. You know, he's communicating with you, not with everyone else. If he wants to make a public statement, then he'll make a public statement. So if anyone is having communications with him, one, that should make you feel good that he's taking the time to communicate with you. And two, Tasha K. No. He was talking to him. Tasha K. to be untruthful and to and Mr. Kelly.
To look up all of the.
Tanya Campbell, do you think this RICO charge will stick? There's different avenues. Mission, and the main mission is to so comfortable making the statements that you're making. He's been stating this since I've been investigating this. That took the picture because they were there taking pictures while I was walking. And I saw them taking pictures. And I have.
That's a false statement. Your picture was taken by a professional photographer, a professional photographer, not by Lady G or not by Yellow Michelle. That's a false statement.
No problem with that. They can tell you what they want to tell you, but I know what I saw. I know where I was at that time.
Well, if you saw that, then I know your PI skills are some shit. Because if you saw that and they didn't even do it, and it's even in a paper who did it, that's some scary shit.
And who was doing what, because I pay attention to my surroundings.
I know nobody moving in the
Okay.
background.
Another thing, another blogger
Hey, Indigo.
that lives in Atlanta that likes to talk a lot, that called me out yesterday, that said that he's glad that he didn't come to the trial in New York, because if he would have saw me, all hell would have broke loose. I don't know what he meant by that, but I took it as I don't care about it being a threat, but I took it as something that alarmed me. So I reached out to that blogger personally, called him on his phone, and I asked him what was his intentions.
What up, EJ?
He couldn't give me an answer. All right, he wanted to just rumble, and that's fine. But I let it be known that I want to know whether he's, like he said, a friend or a foe. Because I want to know, how should I treat you? I want to know what to expect when I do see you. This person is also someone that says that they are associated and a friend of Mr. Kelly. And he's been stating this since I've been investigating this since last year. All right, and since I've been observing what's been going on social media.
Time out. Have you been investigating this since last year, or have you been observing? It's two different things. And you just said both. Make this make sense. Let's finish.
Since last year. I can confirm that Mr. Daintez Jackson does not know Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly.
So wait, I can't confirm that Mr. Daintez Jackson, okay.
Mr. Jackson says, because I'm telling you the truth. I'm not here to debunk anything else. He's been stating this since I've been investigating this since last year. All right, and since I've been observing what's been going on social media since last year.
Listen.
I can confirm that Mr. Daintez Jackson does not know Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly.
Well, if you've been there with Robert, why can't you confirm it? You said you can't confirm it. So if you've been there with Robert Sylvester Kelly, why can't you confirm it? Make this make sense.
On a personal level, they're not friends, they're not associates. And I say it again, Mr. Daintez Jackson, also known as Dana J, is not a friend or an associate of Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. And that's confirmed. So I don't care what Mr. Jackson says, because I'm telling you the truth. I'm not here to debunk anything else, because I'm still doing various parts of this investigation, and my team is working real hard for Mr. Kelly.
Time out. Your team, the men that Blockbender was talking about. But let's go here. Carl Thomas, what are you talking about? He said, I can't confirm if he know Mr. Kelly or not. So can you hear? Right. He said, I can't, man, you know what? I'm not going to go back and forth. I'll play it for you.
I took it as that said that he's glad that he didn't come to the trial in New York, because if he would have saw me, all hell would have broke loose. I don't know what he meant by that, but I took it as
Yeah, run it back.
I don't care about it being a threat, but I took it as something that alarmed me. So I reached out to that person, called him on his phone, and I asked him what was his intentions. He couldn't give me an answer. All right, he wanted to just rumble, and that's fine. But I let it be known that I want to know whether he's, like he said, a friend or a foe. Because I want to know, how should I treat you? I want to know what to expect when I do see you. This person is also someone that says that they are associated and a friend of Mr. Kelly. And he's been stating this since I've been investigating this since last year. All right, and since I've been observing what's been going on social media since last year. I can confirm that Mr. Dantez Jackson is not.
I can't confirm that. Let's hear it again.
I'm not here to debunk anything else. He couldn't give me an answer. All right, he wanted to just rumble, and that's fine. But I let it be known that I want to know whether he's, like he said, a friend or a foe. Because I want to know, how should I treat you? I want to know what to expect when I do see you. This person is also someone that says that they are associated and a friend of Mr. Kelly. And he's been stating this since I've been investigating this since last year. All right, and since I've been observing what's been going on social media since last year. I can confirm that Mr. Dantez.
I can't confirm, like I said.
Jackson does not know Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly on a personal level. They are not friends. They are not associates. And I say it again, Mr. Dantez Jackson, also known as Dana J, is not a friend or an associate of Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. And that's confirmed. So I don't care what Mr. Jackson says, because I'm telling you the truth. I'm not here to debunk anything else, because I'm still doing various parts of this investigation, and my team is working real hard for Mr. Kelly. As fans, as supporters of Mr. Kelly, I appreciate you. Mr. Kelly appreciates the support. I talk to him about it all the time. He appreciates.
Well, that's another lie. You talk to him about it all the time. That's impossible. Because if his lawyers can't talk to him, how do you talk to him about it all the time? Make it make sense. But you slandered my name, brother, and you told a bunch of lies. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go here. If y'all seen the slander that was thrown on my name, put ones in the chat. Hey, Ms. Bougie. If y'all know the slander, if y'all heard the slander that's been thrown in the chat, that's been thrown on here, put the ones in the chat. Because see, now that we done with that, because you done slandered in my name. And I'm not the one to play nice when it comes to slander. So, because I have been contacted and I have contacted the proper authorities about this guy, this is what everybody got to do. I filled mine out today. We're going to contact Miss Latia James, which is the New York Attorney General, right? And you're going to make complaints. You're going to make a complaint. You're going to make a complaint. Because he have a business license through the state of New York, and he's lying, trying to incite things that's going on. So you contact Miss Latia James, and you have all the tabs right here. You have all the tabs. Contact them directly, and you let them know what's going on, and you making and you want to make a complaint, and you want to make a complaint. Make a complaint on MA1 investigations. And if you need his license number, I have the video on a hard drive if anyone needs it. Okay, cool. Thanks, Nikki. And if you need the license number, get with me. I'll give you his license number to his business. But make a complaint because he's slandering people on the internet. That's how we're gonna go about that. We ain't gonna go back and forth with these people. And we just gonna, you know, hit them where it hurt. So contacting Latia James, and it's complaints for other agencies, the New York State's Attorney General Office. Okay. So that's how we're going to do that. Next thing we're going to tackle before I get out of here is the biggest lie the ops have ever told. And I ain't gonna lie, yesterday I was mad. I was mad because I never did anything to say anything crazy about Brother Kwame or nothing. But I want y'all to take a look at this.
No, they're not.
Well, yeah.
This lady went to this brother platform, right? Just to slander my name. Now
you see why so many people end up in the ground. Men like
MA1 investigations, I wish you get out my chat. I wish you leave me alone. I don't know what you're talking about. You got yourself in this situation. Better yet, you're stalking me and you're harassing me. So let me screenshot this. Because I'm not going to play with you. I told you not to ever contact me. I don't want to talk to you. I don't give a fuck about you. Fuck you. I meant that shit. Look, don't time out nobody. If you're going to block them, block them. Don't time out nobody. Okay. Thank you for the license number 2, sir. I don't know who you think you're playing with. That's facts. Brooke, don't unhide nobody. No, it's not from this moment forth, Brooke. It's been joined. It ain't from this moment. No, don't contact me. I'll play with you the way that you scared to play with me. Brooke, why are you unhiding people? You know what? So yeah, when he real slow to keep trying to contact me. Don't contact me. So, and I thank y'all and for screenshotting everything. And we ain't timing nobody out, and we blocking them if we block them. So this lady went on Mr. Kwame Brown page. No, don't unhide him. No. So this lady done went on Mr. Kwame Brown page to lie on me. You know what I'm saying? And when you lying on somebody, you have to make sure that person is not able. I'm saying don't unhide him, Brooke, not on my channel. I don't want that nigga on my channel. So at the end of the day, I just, you know what, this is what I'm gonna start. Hold on for a second, y'all. This is what I'm gonna start. That's how we're gonna do that. So when you go and lie on somebody, and you gotta make sure that when you lying on people, that your lie is accurate. And I ain't gonna lie to you, and I ain't gonna front. This lie pissed me off, and it made me mad. I really wanted to go back at her, but going back at her would have just made her sub count go up. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. But let's listen to what she said.
There, how you doing? You gotta turn off your mic. Turn off your mute button. You're muted.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am. How you doing?
How you doing? You all right?
I'm amazing.
What's been going on?
Behind the scene, everything.
Let me tell you something. I had to just drag somebody right before I came on here. I mean, people gonna think I ain't ladylike the way I have to drag these people on the internet. And the sad part about it, these are men. These are men coming at me.
No, they're not.
Well, yeah, they.
And because he's thinking she talking about low key, he gave that response. She's trying to, and I'm gonna tell you, she's trying to bring him into a situation to make it seem like Kwame was talking about me, to have me go back at Kwame, and then us two colliding and hoping that everybody will leave over here to go to Kwame Brown, which basically she trying to put two alpha male against each other who don't even have a problem with one another. This is what you call confusion. So 1 minute you go from, oh, you my little bro, to the next minute, I never liked you, to the next minute, you putting out a lie, to the next minute, you trying to have me and Kwame go at each other, just so you can sit back and laugh with the rest of your cronies. But me thinking, see, y'all think y'all got me figured out to the point where you think that I'm gonna go after everything y'all do. I'm not. Now, if I was stupid, I would attack Brother Kwame. But why? He don't know what the hell going on. So that's unfair to him. But let's finish listening to what she said.
It's a replica, okay?
Yeah.
And when I came on your show last week, I got so much hate.
Lies.
So much flack.
Lies.
For coming on your show.
Lies.
What did they say?
Well, this one guy came at me today. He played the video of me on your show last week, said that I can go over there and keep sucking you off and taking your subs and all these type of things. Yeah. And see, he's like that mother effer that you have to keep clicking off. Remember last week I said I got one on that sector?
Yeah.
I meant that. He just like him. As a
They
matter
don't know
of
how to
fact,
talk though. I came up, I asked him, I said, what's your question for me? And then he made a statement. He's like, he tell me that I'm playing.
See, and right there, she's saying I got one on that sector. Like, she runs this R. Kelly sector. You don't. You don't run this sector. Technically, all of y'all come through me. And the way Kwame is responding, he's thinking she talking about low key. But let's finish.
A victim. Who told you? I never said I was playing a victim. You think that's smart? If I have a job that's paying me $3 million a year, my mother's on the golf course. What did you want me to say? Hey, my boss is kicking balls way up to the top of the rafters, and y'all love Michael Jordan so much, you're shooting people over shoes right now.
right.
So imagine if he just came back and I said, hey, you know, they threatened to leave me. They got me out there in the snow picking up bags by myself, and I'm not the only rookie. And they got a coach running the shit out of me 4-5 times a week. That's what you wanted to hear?
You know what?
They would have said you're making an excuse. So I did the smart thing, which is be quiet. That's not being a victim.
That's
I never
not
said,
being a victim at all.
I didn't come on here and say I'm a victim. I said I was smart. My mom was on the golf course.
And see, let me tell you, I know exactly what you're going through. And this is what they do. And I'm going to email you this guy because I want you to stay away from this guy. This guy is worse than that guy. Okay? This guy.
Now, I'm going to email you this guy. I'm going to tell you about this guy. Pay attention to that. This guy's worse than that guy. Listen.
I don't tell people who to be with and who to be around, but I will not waste my time telling nobody anything wrong. When I say stay away from somebody, this person is tainted. Okay? He is a big liar. He's a manipulator. He does a whole lot of stuff behind the scenes. And I'm going to email you his name. So when you go and Google and you search Spit and Fire, all my emails from me going to come up. Okay? And I'm
shameless plug, young lady. When you look up Spit and Fire, but I thought you was going to email him about me. But you saying when you look up Spit and Fire, everything going to come up about you. Make up your mind. So I'm tainted. Was I tainted when you was trying to get me to grow my channel, as you say? Or were you trying to get me to walk away from the R. Kelly sector so y'all can attempt to do what y'all doing now and stealing money and scamming in his name? Now, this is where this nigga said the human fat box. This is where the rubber hits the road. You've been wanting me to leave the R. Kelly sector. But you said if he would have did that to your daughter, R. Kelly would have been joining his mama. His mama's dead. So if you didn't believe that he was guilty of what they alleging him to be, why would you make that statement? Like I said, the only people that's associated with y'all pages are the go along, get along drama gang. So if you believe that R. Kelly is innocent, why would you say, oh, if he did that to my daughter, he'd be with his mom? That's dangerous. Because you claim to be advocating. And then let's go here. I didn't say nothing about it, but when somebody asked you, how much is in the initiative and when are you going to tell everybody, you choked up. And you said, well, I'm not going to tell nobody on here. I'm going to go to a bigger platform. Why do you got to go to a bigger platform when it's the people on the lower platform that's donating to your Innocence Project? I never understood that. I never understood that. It's the people on the lower platform that's donating to her Innocence Project, but she want to take it to a bigger platform and not share with the people who's donating on the lower platform. Make it make sense. Let's finish.
I want to tell you about this dude. This dude is bad. And then he got people, peons, that follows him about the shenanigans that he does. And it's sad. It's really sad. Like me and him, we used to be, we used to converse on it.
Wait a minute. We used to converse. So either we used to converse or we used to be brothers and sisters. Which one is it? If we just used to converse, then it wouldn't be an issue about playing the recordings. If we was brothers and sisters, it still wouldn't be an issue about playing and recordings because everything you said, you stand on, right? So me playing the recordings, that shouldn't have got you hot, not unless you lied. And when you lied, I played some recordings to pop you, as Brooke said. Just like when your boy said he never talked to me. I played 4 recordings with us lollygagging, laughing, and joking. I'm glad I did record y'all, because if I didn't, I wouldn't have a leg to stand on because y'all have the popularity. And I'm going to talk about that on Monday. On Monday, my topic is going to be Pop versus Pop versus Pop versus R. Kelly versus Robert Sylvester Kelly. So let's finish.
Internet. And when I realized that he wasn't nothing that I should be conversing with on the internet, I was like, okay, you go your way, I go my way. I hadn't talked to this guy in a year, and yet he still will not.
You haven't talked to me in a year. Wait a minute. The last time me and you had a conversation, spitting fire, is when I called you out on Jocelyn Smith shit. That was June the 24th, 2020. No, I'm sorry. It was after that. No, I'm sorry. August the 3rd, 2020. So how's that a year? Not yet.
Leave me alone.
Mm-hmm.
It's sad. The stalking on the internet is really sad. We don't know these people. You know what I mean?
I don't want to know.
So who have stalked you? I have asked y'all for damn near 2 years to go y'all way and just leave me the fuck alone. Y'all do what y'all do. I do what I do. But you got dumbass investigators, but I want to keep harassing me. You got dumbass fat ass people, but I want to keep harassing me. God damn, did I eat your favorite chicken? Shit. She got mad because I put bed bug on a fucking chicken head, on a chicken body. What the fuck? But let's finish.
Damn, they crazy.
Like this guy right here that just keep popping up. Why you playing the victim or why you care?
Right. That's why I asked him, what is your business? He won't talk about coding. He won't talk about anything that I'm saying. He's just, so do you like the conditions of young black males or not? Like,
do
what?
You have a solution? Do you have a solution with the problem with the poverty and the lack of learning that these young men are having, these young kids?
Exactly.
Or do you have a solution? If you don't have a solution, why are you coming up here worried about what a grown man doing? And then the one thing I wanted to say last week that I didn't get a chance to say on your channel was when he said something about, I think he said something about your money and why don't you do something or whatever. Here's the thing. And I want to say to you and anybody out there in the chat, first of all, you are a man and you making a living and you don't have to apologize for being successful. That's something you should never apologize for. It is not your only place just because you are wealthy to sit up there and fund a whole community. It's everybody that lives in the community responsibility to help fund the community and bring things together, such as trade schools and everything else and all the extra curriculum and things that we need for our kids to learn. It's just not yours. You don't have to apologize for making money. You don't have to apologize for being successful. No man should ever have to do that. And I don't think it's just yours because you make more money. That's stupid.
Mhm.
That's stupid. And don't ever apologize for that.
I don't want. They just expose the reason why they're upset. Every time they talk about that, they expose the reason why they're mad at me, because he never talks about trades. Like I brought Carcino for Life on. Y'all go subscribe.
I did subscribe to him. I started like tail end of that.
Right. See, those are the conversations we need to have. Like I used to get the census form, and I would look at it and be like, I don't want them spying on me. And I threw it away because that's what people around me told me. Oh, they just trying to spy on you. So then he gave us some good information like, no, you need to fill that out because that's how you get the funds into your area. So instead of him coming on here trying to be some type of effeminate male and try to be showboaty, he could have came on here, said something that the people could use, and then people would actually go to his channel because he's worth a fuck. But he clearly is not. That's why all he does is just say little outlandish shit and then can run back to his little group of dweebs to sit there and say, you see what I said to him? You see what I said to him? He kicked me out. Right. And they find enjoyment in that.
It's crazy. So sad. I'm going through the same thing. And what's so bad about it, you have so many people in your chat, right? So it goes up so much. So even to catch the link, you have to catch it. He catches it first every dog on time.
He said he was thinking about me all day.
I said, what?
Everybody that he liked to the unsubscribe right there. He's thinking about a man all day.
When you clicked him, I said, no, wait a minute. I said, no, how did this people follow me? I was right on it. Like, I got my mouse right here. I'm right here, ready to click, right? Because I know
he beat a woman to me.
Have a lot of people. He beat me to it when
he
you clicked
beat
him.
a woman to me. Boy, low key, I need a cyber restraining order, low key. I'm scared of you, boy. I don't want you to swing my way. No, sir. I'm scared of you.
Man, look, I was like, how the heck? And I'm fast at this.
He faster, boy.
I'm fast.
Hey, low key. Let me get my stage going a little stronger. Where you go?
I said, if he click his ass before me one more time.
I didn't even see you. He clicked so fast. I said, I would use him as a teachable moment again, because you can see the difference between talking to a man and talking to that.
Man, I got one over there. Like I said, I'm gonna email you his information, his channels and everything. Stay away from this dude. This dude will lie. Then he'll lie and tell people he know you, don't know you, spew your name all over here. You don't even know why. And then then he records conversations. He records everybody's conversation. And then when you get mad at you, you want to play the conversation.
Are you mad? No, that's not why I played the conversation. I played the conversation because you came out and said, you don't talk to me. I'm not competent enough for you to talk to. So I played the conversations of when I talked to you in Block and Block was crying. And you got mad because you didn't understand why man Levi said that Block had to go live. And when he didn't go live, man Levi knew what the fuck was going on. So that's why I played it. Let's finish.
He don't even be saying shit, but he want to play it, making people think that he got something on you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Be the going thing with men on YouTube recording texts and conversations. Goodness gracious.
I don't understand why people think that we the FBI. Like, what do you think you're gonna get recording me? Like,
so when your newfound BFF was playing and recordings on me, you was laughing the whole time. So what's the difference? If you're gonna reprimand one and you gotta reprimand the other, let's finish.
Like, I don't care. What I'm a grown woman. Whatever I got to say, I say it. I said
I talk
you.
The same. I talk the same. I talk the same, so it don't matter to me.
I talk the same shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I got to cuss these people out. And then he's also, I said, these people gonna think I ain't got no intelligence, no integrity, no nothing. Because you just got to stop and cuss them out all the time. Like, I did a video of what I speak on, right? So I'm doing this video. I'm up damn near all night. I do it, work in the middle of the night. Do you know I don't even know this man? He went around the internet and told people my husband left me. My husband down the
That's a lie.
state.
That ain't come from me. I heard it. You ain't debunk it. So I repeated it.
I said, why is he telling people my husband? He don't even know my husband.
They find pleasure in that. I'm telling you. I don't understand why, but they find pleasure in that.
And then I had a co-host. So on my channel, we had a co-host because it was an actual show, right? So she ended up leaving because her husband got sick. He went around behind my back with other content creators and told people that me and my co-host are not working together anymore because she was sleeping with my husband.
That's another goddamn lie. I never even mentioned that shit about your husband. I don't give a fuck about you or your husband, honestly. So at the end of the day, that's a lie because I ain't know nothing about your co-host sleeping with your husband. I don't know nothing about that. I just know your co-host left. I ain't know why. And I asked you, and you said out your mouth, well, she got some personal things that she's dealing with. So, okay, let's finish.
I told her that. I said, you know you sleeping with my husband. She bust out laughing. She said, who said that shit? I said, because we all knew each other. Her husband, my husband, her family, my family, we all know each other for 30 years.
Y'all all knew each other or y'all all know each other? It's a difference.
You see what I'm saying? He doesn't know anything. I met these people on the internet, people. These people don't know us.
Yeah.
Please believe that, subs. They don't know us. You know what I'm saying?
They think they know you.
They think they know you. This clown that I'm talking about and that clown that you dealing with, I'm telling you, I got some same DNA.
He done dedicated his whole life to me, boy.
Hit that
Every
like
day.
button,
Why
y'all.
isn't Kwame doing this? Why isn't Kwame doing that? Is Kwame a Masonic? Is Kwame this? And he can go look at a video and say, I'm not attached to no group. So I don't understand why is he even asking the question. He don't have nothing to say or nothing to do. So,
Well, you did say when I was on there that he got 6 million views off you.
yeah, he did. He
Pay
couldn't.
attention to what she looking at. Out of everything Kwame said, she paid attention to 6 million views. Let's finish.
Monetize the page. He was more worried about a shout out. He had more views than me. He's such a lazy dude. He had more views than me on the videos that I created, that I allowed everyone to put on the page because they thought he was me. His only claim to fame is that people thought his page was my page.
Yeah.
And then he didn't even get his page monetized to capitalize on it. He's an idiot.
Right,
and at any time I can flag him, and he like, I had people flag him. I didn't flag you yet, but it's gonna get there because I don't like
it. Good because if you got 6 million or whatever, and you still harass me, you need to take.
I'm going any video I see on his page, I'm gonna flag him all. So he might as well take it down.
He might as well. Now you done lost your views. See, you talk too much. Now you done lost 6 million. 6 million views you gonna lose. All because you can't stop clicking his man.
Yeah, it's a lot of men like that. He literally wants to be me. Whatever he think that is. He don't want to be me. I live a stressful life. He don't want to be me.
I think that they be hiring people to come at you. You know, you speaking the truth out here. And a lot of the times them big wigs, they be hiring them to come at you. Like, I think when we talk about injustice over there, and you know, I was talking about the Bill Cosby, R. Kelly sector over there and all that, I think that they want these people so bad that I think that some of these people work with them people and they tell him what to say. Because this man done went around and he talked about a veteran. There's a woman on there that's a veteran. And she's a young woman, nice looking woman, single mother. He done put her son out there. She asked him to take the son down. He said no. He threatened to put the son on the black web.
Wow.
Then she's a veteran. He sat up there and was like, told people she was gang raped by some Afghanistans. That did never happen.
These people crazy.
These people is sick out here. They're sick.
Crazy.
They are sick. But see, he got the right one. You know what I mean? He got the right one. Because I read into him real good today. I don't have time for this. I don't have time for this. And it so happened that old boy came up here. I said, ain't this about something? Now I got to cuss his fat ass out. And the other one I'm talking about, he's fat too.
Somebody said, can we discuss coding and trades and not your drama from your channel respectfully? Thanks for the $5, but you can't tell us what to discuss. I said it was a call-in show, so we just discussing it that we want to discuss. People
you know what? I want to let everybody else get a chance. I don't want to hog it. Again, I will get. Do you mind if I shout out a little bit of?
No, that's what I'm letting people on here to do. Go ahead and shout out everything.
Okay, for one,
I'm no hater like whoever that was just on here.
Yeah, oh yeah, please read the emails. Please read them.
Somebody hacked my email, so I just got the password back. I just wasn't saying that, but I got hacked.
Oh, okay, because it's on the Bus Life. The Bus Life one. I don't have your personal, so it's on the. All you gotta do is when you go to I think the search bar in Google, you put in Spitting Fire to show up all mine. So that's how you filter it out. If you didn't know, I don't know if you did, but
okay.
I would like to shout out DJ Tyson YTF. You guys make sure you go over there and check him out. Talking Loud with Keish T is good. Infamous Sylvia, the Blockbender TV, T. Stevens, he's a former NFL player. Texas Black Diamond, T. BD, okay. One Papoose, she is a good one. And the Sky Zone, okay. So thank you, Kwame. You guys make sure you check out those people, all right? And if it's anyone that I forgot, please charge it to the game and not my heart. Thank you, Kwame, for having me on again. I love coming up here. One day we gotta have a panel where we just talking about some real serious issues.
So she gave a shout out to her friends, Lesser Charge 2.0, and all of her friends. That's what friends are supposed to do. However, I'm gonna say this. I guess after Kwame Brown got a chance to look at everything in my rebuttal, he gave a reply. Shout out to Kwame. I'm sad he had to go through this, but this is what he said as a reply.
I'm trying to be on vacation, man. I was stressed. I'm just trying to relax. I'm trying to put these stinking ass toes in some water somewhere. That's all I want to do. That's it. Y'all coming fucking with me. I kept saying what they was gonna do before they do it. They keep trying to make a group offended. Then they're trying to send individuals that get me into their individual beef. I'm an individual man. If I see a video that has something to do with the person I'm talking about, that's what I'm talking about. I don't want nothing to do with somebody else's beef. That don't got nothing to do with me. So why insert me in that? I didn't speak about you. What's up, brother? Yes, sir. I appreciate that. Yes, sir. Okay. Salute to you. Thanks a lot, my brother. All right. Don't tell them where I'm at, nigga. I hear you, homie. I'm with the people. I'm right here with the people. I'm in the neighborhood near you. I'm in the neighborhood near you. You probably get to look out your window and see me. But anywho, I'm just saying, man, stop. I told y'all what they was going to do. And they're going to try to attach me to a group to not like me. Attach me to a person that they don't like to not like me. And I've said over and over again, challenge the information. The way that you make yourself ignorant is that you keep challenging the person and not liking the person. I will talk to anyone, whether you guys think he a good person or she's a good person or a bad person, because that's up to God to judge them on that. That's not up to me. Right. You guys playing God. I don't play God. I listen to what you have to say, and I have discernment. I understand that third eye watching me, so I can hear what you're saying and go back and forth about what you're saying. And it don't have nothing to do with you as a person. Because again, the Bible says we all are nothing. So I'm not going to judge anyone. So that's just me. Don't try to make me into you. I'm me, you're you. If you want to live like that, where you can tell people who to like, what to like, who they could be around. If they're around this person, then you got to not like them. That's you and your fragile ass. You can go over there and be cool with somebody. That's y'all individual relationship. But around me, we gonna be something different because I don't rock with that person, but I can still take away jewels from you, and that's it. information and knowledge is, you got to share that. And so it's lame to everybody that try to use that same weak point that we always try to attach somebody with something, and then now we can't hear that person talk. Cancel culture is the worst, most ignorant thing I've ever heard. Company policy and cancel culture is destroying what America used to be. You can't cancel what God created. That's the dumbest shit in the world. Who the fuck are you? I don't give a fuck that you this person in the media and you got this and you got that much money. You can't cancel some goddamn body. You can't. You're not supposed to be able to. You're playing God. These people got children. You don't cancel them. You just let them go on about their way. We're not trying to cancel a son. I wouldn't watch none of his videos, but he's still a human being. He can go get a job somewhere else. He shouldn't be leading no people or even be talking after talking about what he was talking about with little children. That's just one man's opinion, though. That's just one man's opinion. But this cancel culture, company policy is un-American. We have Americans afraid to talk in America, and you're still calling it America? This is supposed to be the land of the free, the home of the brave. And company policy got all us shaking in our ass. We shaking, boy. Company policy had me shaking. I raised my hand. I wasn't fucking that money up. Company policy kicked my drawers in my ass, and I had to shut the fuck up for mama's cooking. And you motherfuckers ain't no better, because you got to shut the fuck up too. If you got a job that got a tax, that pay taxes to you and pay you money and have health care for you, you better go look at the contract you signed. It say in that contract, company policy.
I'm gonna stop that there. Then I'm gonna say this. The plan of the devil will never override the work of God. So Kwame, I appreciate you, brother. I salute you. And like he said, I can't judge none of them. So while they all linked up, all the people over there, whatever, fine. Y'all link up, y'all do whatever. But after saying that, I thought she said that she worked for him or worked with him. That's not what he's saying. I just wanted to show that part. I'm about to go enjoy myself. Nobody have time to deal with them. I'm gonna say this. Their whole goal is to try to mute me or counsel me. I get it. They even got a bootleg ass private investigator who's about to get his world rocked. So it is what it is. I'm gonna leave it where it may. But like she said, we got the power. The subs got the power. Just nobody go listen to her. And return her back to 4 people in her chat. That's what I say. Because that's all they doing is pocket watching. How did she know that Kwame Brown raised $4,000? And then she turned around and tried to manipulate the people that follows those folks for them to give to her and the other people regularly. Sad. Sad. Look, I'm up out of here. Y'all be blessed. Dana J out. Peace.